We are so excited and pumped up about this journey that we're about to take. We're starting off the new year fresh, coming together, we're working together, and we just cannot wait to share some of the things and goals that we're gonna share with our family. When you start off in a marriage, or if you're 5 years in, I encourage you to sit down, plan a budget together, write the vision, make it plain, and execute. We want to encourage you not to be like us.
My wife and I, we had to learn how to work with one another. We are so much like independent people.
Two independent people coming together and to put our finances together was a bit difficult for us in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. We were doing our own thing, paying off on our own debts, and I know that it is an area where we have to be vulnerable and you have to be comfortable, and I get that. It is a step of faith for you to trust each other, but the goal is that we get out of debt as a family. The individualism of trying to get out of debt is so much harder to do, or so much harder to accomplish when you're married, when you can combine income and then you can both be out of debt together. I'm sure a lot of you heard of it, but you take the smallest debt and you pay that off, and then you accumulate. The more debt that you have, you just take the debt that you paid off initially and you apply that to the next debt, and so it's a snowball effect. So we're going to keep paying on the balances until we're done. But when you think about it, you have more when you guys come together, and you can pay it off way faster than you would if you were just doing things by yourself. Join in with us on this journey. You're more than welcome. We're actually going to be doing more videos, more content on how much debt and how we're paying it off. And it's a burden. Who wants the bill collectors and all this calling, and who wants that pain, that agony, that stress? But one thing I can say is that we made a decision not to create more debt. And so that's one thing you always have to start out with. When you come up with a plan, the goal is not to create more debt and not to spend without communicating with one another on what we're doing.
Exactly.
So, we'll get to that in other videos, but, please like, share, and subscribe. We are coming together to work together to make sure that we create that for our family, because we want to spend more time doing more things, together. And you want to be a blessing. And so you want to be in a position to do that. And one way to do that is just to get out of debt and not create more debt. And be honest with yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I'm making a decisive decision to make sure that we're going to work this thing out. We're going to work this thing through.